Okay, Martin Truex Jr. He drives the number 56 Napa Auto Parts Toyota for Michael Waltrip Racing. He's 10th in points. And Martin, this is pretty much considered your home racetrack. And I know you had your golf tournament up here yesterday in your hometown, and maybe talk about that and what it's like coming to Dover, a place that you have experienced success before and certainly would like to experience it again.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to be here. This has been a great week for me and my family and everybody on our team. We had a great turnout yesterday for our golf tournament. Our fan event Wednesday night back in Manahawkin was great. A lot of support from the fans and our sponsors, and we raised a lot of money for the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation, which is something that I'm very, very proud of. So it's been a good start to the week so far. First in practice this morning. And just love coming up here to Dover for so many reasons. Obviously winning here a few years ago and, you know, all the success in the Nationwide car and really kind of getting my Nationwide Series career started here years ago. And just really enjoy coming up here. Got a lot of friends and family that come to this race. And it's a big weekend for us. You know, we really haven't started the chase off the way we want to. And this is a good place for us to come and turn it around, get on the right track, get the momentum going in the right direction. And big weekend with AAA sponsoring the race. They're a big supporter of our race team. And we got Brian Dawkins from the Eagles coming this week, and we're going to the game after the race. So it's been a crazy, hectic, busy week, but it's been a lot of fun so far, and looking forward to hopefully ending it with a win.
Thank you, Martin. We'll take questions now from Martin. If you have one, raise your hand. We'll bring you the wireless questions for Martin Truex Jr., starting back there with David Newton. Go ahead.
Yeah, Martin, David Newton, ESPN.com. Denny Hamlin was just in here talking about how he's gone to a sports psychologist to try to love Dover. You're talking about how much you do love Dover. How much is the mental aspect of coming to a track and being positive a part of you guys having a good weekend?
Well, I obviously definitely think it's a part of it. But there's times when you can love a racetrack and, you know, be as upbeat as you've ever been and still go in there and have a bad weekend. So, you know, having a good mental attitude is a good thing to keep the team, you know, rallied around you. You know, those guys really feed off the driver, and it seems that the driver's attitude can really play a part in how the team is feeling and how they do their job throughout the weekend. So, I mean, I think everyone comes into the weekend, no matter where you go, optimistic. But at the end of the day, if you can't get your car to do what you want, it doesn't matter how much you love the racetrack. So, you know, for us, it's just all about working hard and, you know, having a good attitude going in, being optimistic, being positive, and just working hard and trying to get the results you're looking for. But, you know, I've been to tracks I loved. New Hampshire last weekend's a good example. It's a place I really enjoy going to, and we've struggled there for 3 years. So it doesn't change everything. You still got to get the job done.
Let's go over here to Bill. Go ahead, Bill.
Bill Fleischman, the Philadelphia Daily News. Just wondering how much your experience, the previous chase experience, is helping you this time around. And what do you remember from it?
Well, I mean, it's been a while. You know, the last time I was in the chase was quite a few years ago, so it's a bit different now. Things have changed. The cars are a lot different. You know, the competition's different. But, you know, I think this time around I definitely appreciate the opportunity more. I understand that it's, you know, how big of a deal it is for our team to be in it this year. And I'm just trying to take it one race at a time and enjoy what we're doing. You know, certainly we have not started at all the way we wanted to, and it's been a little disappointing. But, you know, the team is still positive and upbeat about what we can do for the next 8 races. And, you know, I think the biggest thing is just, you know, taking it one race at a time and trying to do the best job we can do. We've got a great race team, and, you know, we just need to take advantage of the places we're good at. We missed that a little bit at Chicago, a place I thought we'd be really strong. And, you know, so we've got to get the ball rolling here. We've got to get the momentum swing in our direction, and hopefully we can do that this weekend.
Go ahead, Lee. Raise your hand, Lee. Susan will get you the mic.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. Talk a little bit about the evolution of your team meetings when you have somebody like Clinton, Mark Martin there to use as sounding boards for what kind of information or data you might be looking for.
We've always had great team meetings. This year they've been obviously different, having 3 cars, especially having 3 cars that are as competitive as ours are. 3 guys that expect to win each and every weekend and won't settle for anything less than the best. It's been awesome to be a part of that. I've learned so much from both of those guys this year. There's been times where we've all been off a little bit and fed off the other team and got help from the other drivers. So it's been a great team chemistry. I've definitely learned a lot from those guys this year and gained a lot from them, and hopefully I've been able to give back in a little bit, but it's just been a total team effort. Part of the reason the success we had this year was so much fun is because of the teamwork we had and the way everybody worked together and really kept each other pumped up, whether you had a good day or a bad day. We really helped lift each other each and every weekend, and it's been a lot of fun to be able to do that.
Other questions? Dan's got one right here. Get him the mic.
Absolutely. Dan Gelson, the Associated Press. Martin, how much do you remember or recall about your win here, and how, I guess, disappointing, has it been that you personally haven't been back to Victory Lane since?
Well, I remember it quite well. It's been quite a few years, but it's something I'll never forget. I don't think I probably enjoyed it as much as I should have. I didn't think it would be this far till the next one. Certainly we've been so close on so many occasions. I feel like we've got the team, and I feel like we really have been deserving of a couple wins, and we just haven't been able to get them. So it's been very disappointing. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But when I look back on the season we've got a lot to be proud of. We've certainly done our jobs very well. We performed well enough to win a few races, and it just seems that it wasn't meant to be. In all those situations, the circumstances just didn't play out the way we needed them to, and it was almost like, whatever it was going to take to keep us from winning is what happened each and every time. So, just one of those things. It was very disappointing, but I feel like we can still, get a win or two before the year's out. We've got strong race cars. We've got a great race team. I've got a lot of confidence in what we're doing, and we've got some great tracks in the remaining 8 races. So we just got to go out and continue to do what we've been doing all year long, and hopefully one of these days it's all going to work out for us.
Go ahead, Bob.
Bob Hocker, Sporting News. All the activity that you've had this week, has it kind of helped kind of soften the sting of the first 2 chase races, or with everybody seeing all your old friends, was it even more difficult to kind of describe what's happened the last 2 weeks?
Well, they've all been very supportive. It's been it's always fun to go home and do what we did this week. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, everybody was like, man, I couldn't believe what happened in Atlanta. I was like, yeah. They're all telling me how loud they screamed at the TV and that they were throwing stuff, and I said, yeah, you should have been in my shoes. But we had a lot of fun with that, and all the people back home support me so much. All my fans have been great, and I can't wait to get all those guys a win because they really deserve it. They've stood behind me for a long, long time, and they've been great about everything.
Martin, congratulations on everything you've accomplished here so far, and certainly this week, and all the great things you do with your charity, and certainly wish you a lot of luck here this weekend at Dover.
Thank you.
Thank you.